yes, so that's how, and I do think he's going to try his hardest, I think, to try and come between Noah and Luke in a different way. I think he's going to come at it at different angles, because I don't know how, apparently he's not going to be there for long, which is a shame, I think. I'd love him to be there for, you know, a little while, you know, cause up some trouble. So yes, and the third question from Rebecca is, what do I think of the Z-Twins storyline? Ooh, now that was one of my favourites, and that was part of the email that I sent to Van and to Jake for me getting my autographs. Was I loved the storyline. It was totally amazing. It was, I thought that sort of, even though it was they were quite annoying. I agree with especially a lot of people on the wiki that hated them. But I like how the writers wrote them in and sort of started them as quirky and kooky and sort of, you know, a little bit weird and a little bit fun, and then just went straight down the really serious murdering psychopaths. You know, and they've tried to kill Luke on a number of occasions. They tried to kill Damien. You know, they stabbed him and stuff. You know, I don't know how you go, and it was very clever the way the writers do that, and I really, really loved that storyline. So yes, let's have a little look, see if there's any more emails, any more questions that you've got for me. Okay, I'm going to find some other stuff from Samantha, who's gone through some stuff that I should discuss. Speaking of UsTube, every time they say that, I want to laugh. It just sounds so ridiculous. I don't understand why they can't just say YouTube, or why they couldn't call it something else totally different. UsTube was not a good idea. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It does make me giggle as well. And they say it with such, you know, seriousness. It's like, have you been on UsTube? I'm sat there going, you know, they can't say YouTube, I'm guessing, Samantha. They can't say YouTube because it's copyrighted. And maybe CBS won't give as much money as they would, you know, as they would to some other soaps that are doing incredibly well. That's what I blame for, as what turns down for CBS. Yes, they probably don't give them enough money. You know, you've seen the wardrobes and stuff. They don't have a lot of money for clothes. You know, and the same things are worn practically nearly every 2 weeks. You know, and they probably haven't got the money to ask YouTube, could we use YouTube, the name YouTube, in one of our scripts, and that's why they changed it to UsTube. And it's got a you and us. You know, it's, and like I said, they say it with such seriousness, like it's a real thing, you know, I'm sort of going, you know, there you go. Let's find some other stuff. Yeah, dove in. Samantha's really giving me a lot of stuff to work with, thanks very much. So is Elaine, there's tons. A little bit of a, ooh. Do you think they'll ever show a Nuke sex scene? I bloody hope so. Ooh, could be bloody hell. Whew. If they do, I'll be on the floor. I'll probably record it for you. I'll record myself watching the sex scene and my reaction. Seriously, if they show something at least along the lines of a real proper make-out, you know, that's not stood up, you know, and we haven't seen them in bed, you know, I thought that was a necessity to every couple's relationship, you know, not just in bed as saying they've just done a bit of hanky spanky panky, you know, and they're laying in bed at aftermath, you know, not just that, you know, just sitting there talking, you know. Would make me happy. Just seeing them in a situation that all the other couples have had would make me very, very happy, and I would be overjoyed. So yeah, that'd be great. I know that it's probably hard for people. You know, people are constantly at As the World Turns for not showing them kissing, for not showing them having sex. You know, let's go back to this. This is the first time it's ever been done in American daytime. You know, so you've got to take very small steps in case you take a giant step and they get all these people complaining. Because they get people complaining about it anyway, you know. So, you know, you've seen that we went from 2 kisses to nearly we're over the 30 mark now. and they're constantly showing like little kisses and like kisses after like Noah said something really loving, you know, like, and they're showing more and more, which is a good thing. So they'll do that with sex, I'm guessing. They're showing more of sort of Luke and Noah saying, you know, let's go upstairs, you know, and you think, oh, I know what they're gonna be up to. But, you know, I think that they'll eventually show something as close as they can get, as close as you can get in daytime sexing, you know. I think it's possible if they just sort of take that step and go, we've done this is what we're doing, we're showing a same-sex couple having sex, boom, boom, boom. There you go. So that was the post bag of another Nuke vid at live.co.uk.